What's going on everyone, it's Waseem here from Handsome Smells. Thank you for joining me on this fragrance video. Guys, today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 fragrances which contain the notes of iris which you guys should consider. So for the past few months and for most of last year, I've been really testing and sampling a lot of fragrances, and these 5 fragrances all contain the note of iris which I really feel that I should recommend. So let's start off at number 5 with a fragrance from the house of Cleef Arpels, and it's from the more niche side of their perfume house, and the fragrance I'm talking about is Bois d'Iris. Bois d'Iris is a fragrance which for me on my skin is about 2 notes. I really get the iris and the amber. This is a very sweet, elegant and soft fragrance. Longevity on my skin is around 8 to 10 hours, but the projection is very soft and subtle throughout. It doesn't really scream off your skin, but for me that's not a massive negative, because the type of fragrance this is, it really works in its favour with it being quite gentle and quite soft. This fragrance really for me works well as a formal scent and a date scent. Wearing a white shirt would be perfect for this fragrance. I really feel like this fragrance would really complement a white shirt, guys. It's a beautiful, soft, sexy, seductive fragrance. It's very classy and incredibly elegant. And number 5, Bois d'Iris from the house of Cleef Arpels. And number 4, guys, is a fragrance from the house of Christian Dior, and the fragrance I'm talking about is Dior Homme Sport. Dior Homme Sport is for me about 3 main notes: the citron, giving it some citrus, the ginger, also giving it a little bit of citrus but also a lot of spiciness, and the note of iris, which gives it this gorgeous powdery feel throughout the scent. It really blends so well with the ginger and the citron. Longevity on my skin is around 6 hours, which is to be expected for a summer scent, and projection is very strong for the first 3 hours. After the 3-hour mark, this one really becomes a skin scent on my skin. Dior Homme Sport, especially in the first few hours, for me has garnered a lot of compliments. A lot of people have complimented me with very positive comments, guys. This one really does project really well in the first 3 hours or so, and it's an incredibly pleasing scent. Very different take on a citrus note, guys. Definitely want to check out. That's Dior Homme Sport from the house of Christian Dior at number 4. And number 3 is a fragrance from the house of Christian Dior again, and it's from their Le Privé collection, and it's one of the most popular iris-based fragrances out there, and that is Bois d'Argent. Bois d'Argent, for me and for many people, smells like a rich man or rich woman. It's a unisex fragrance which really invokes the sense of being successful, being powerful, but being very sexy and elegant and seductive at the same time. It's a very soft and cozy fragrance. Again, this fragrance is very similar to Cleef Arpels Bois d'Iris. They do share similar notes and they do smell very much alike. For me on my skin, Bois d'Argent, I get excellent longevity. I'll get around 10 hours of good longevity. Projection is moderate throughout. The main notes I pick up in Bois d'Argent on my skin is the iris and the honey. It's a very sweet, sexy fragrance, and I also pick up a lot of myrrh and woody notes into the dry down. Definitely want to check out. It's great for work, great for casual, great for formal. It's a very versatile fragrance, great for spring as well. Bois d'Argent from the house of Christian Dior. And number 2 is a fragrance from the house of Prada, and the fragrance I'm talking about is Infusion Dome. Infusion Dome, guys, you're going to be smelling like a very high class soap. Now there's a lot of soapy fragrances on the market today. Another very popular soapy fragrance is Mugler Cologne from the house of Thierry Mugler. Now Mugler Cologne is a soap you might find in your bathroom. However, Infusion Dome is a soap that you might typically find and expect in a very high class, expensive 5-star hotel, guys. It's a very high class soap. You're going to be smelling very clean and very fresh, like you've just had a shower. It's a beautiful scent which projects all day and has great longevity, guys. Great projection as well. For a very fresh and clean fragrance, this one has really monster projection on my skin. You definitely have to be quite careful with the trigger on this one. In the opening on my skin, I really get this mandarin orange, which really subsides after a while, where you then definitely get the neroli and the iris. Those two are the main notes of this fragrance, guys. It then becomes very powdery into the dry down. A great high class, clean smelling, fresh scent, very soapy fragrance and very powdery as well. That's Infusion Dome from the house of Prada. And number one, guys, and it should be a massive surprise to anyone, my most favourite Irish based fragrance is Dior Homme. Guys, Dior Homme is a masterpiece. It's a beautiful fragrance built around the notes of iris. With the iris you also get some subtle cocoa, some lovely vetiver and patchouli as well, and some gorgeous woods and leather as well into the dry down. This fragrance is a masterpiece. It's a fragrance which I consider to be very masculine for the modern gentleman. A lot of people would find this to be metrosexual. I don't know if I agree with that or not, but for me it's the best masculine scent of my generation. It's a beautiful, gorgeous fragrance. Longevity, I get excellent longevity, 10 to 12 hours, guys. Projection is good throughout. It's not beast mode, but there's no complaints for me. It's incredibly versatile. You can wear this all year round. You can wear it either day or night for formal, casual, definitely for work, for nights out as well. It's an incredibly versatile scent, a signature scent worthy fragrance. One of the best Irish-based fragrances, Dior Homme from the house of Christian Dior. So there you have it, guys, my top 5 fragrances built around the note of iris for you guys to consider. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do make sure to leave me a like and a comment below. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do. Until next time, my friends, see you later.